Hey everybody, Jeff here, your fellow physics math guy, here to teach you about rotational motion and circles, just what you wanted, I'm sure. Sorry I couldn't be there. I hope everybody's presentations are going well, and let me get started. The focus of my lesson plan is a close read. That's the main thing that students will be asked to do. And then there's of course activities associated with the close reading. I picked my same textbook, Physics for Scientists and Engineers by Randall Knight, because I like it. Hi, doggy. And I chose sections 7.1 and 7.2, which deal with circular motion, rotational motion, stuff like that, because actually in those sections there's a lot of reading to be done and not so much like intensive math and problem solving to be done. So it just seemed to match because this is a reading assignment. Alright, so there were some Common Core standards that I followed in the ELA section as it pertains to the sciences. They were numbers 1, 4, and 7. I'll just briefly go over them. Number 1, cite specific textual evidence to support analysis of science and technical texts. There's more to it than that, but that's brief. Number 4, determine the meaning of symbols, key terms, and other domain-specific words and phrases. And then number 7, integrate and evaluate multiple sources of information presented in diverse formats in media. So those were the Common Core standards that I chose to incorporate into this lesson plan. Moving forward, specific objectives that I had for students in this close reading were students will be able to define a mathematical period. Students shall understand that an object in constant circular motion experiences acceleration towards the center of the circle. Oh, we are recording. Students will understand the difference between the Cartesian coordinate system and the polar coordinate system and their relation to one another. And lastly, students will be able to convert between degrees and radians. So, the materials that I used for this lesson plan include the textbook that the students would have access to, and also handouts for Frayer models. And I guess they would need their own loose leaf paper for an anticipatory guide that I have. My lead-in and anticipatory set is kind of a two-parter. I have an essential question, which I'm going to have you guys work on as well, but I also have an anticipation guide. So let's start with the essential question. How about everybody find somebody next to them that they can talk this over with for a minute, and then share your conclusions with the class. Get ready to hit pause on the video so you can think this through. But the essential question is, what does the phrase reinvent the wheel mean? Okay, pause. Everybody should have met in groups, talked it over, and shared with the class what the meaning of the phrase reinvent the wheel is. The next part of my anticipatory set is an anticipation guide. I have 5 different yes or no questions. I'm going to list them on the board here, and feel free to work alone or in pairs, coming up with a decision. Hi again, doggy. Coming up with whether or not you believe yes or no is the correct answer. This is a pre-reading exercise, and we're going to reevaluate it after the reading. So once you've done the anticipation guide, students are to move forward with the actual close reading of sections 7.1 and 7.2. I was going to provide these as handouts for everybody to read, but that didn't work out. So instead, let's pretend you've all read it. I'm sure everybody has some in understanding of rotational and circular motion. The next thing I have students do immediately after the close reading is there's a video I made for another class that kind of pertains to this, and I thought it'd be kind of fun for students to see what they've read in action before they do their own Frayer models for vocabulary terms that they read about in the close reading. So pause the video. I sent a link. Please click on the link and watch the video that pertains to this. Okay, hopefully you guys liked the video. I had fun making that last semester. But anyway, moving forward, students have done the close reading, they've seen a video associated with what they read, and now it's time to do Frayer models for various vocab terms that were in the reading. So, here's a list of them. Why don't you pick out one or two? I know you don't have the actual reading material in front of you, so hopefully Google's working and you can find somebody with a computer. Just do one or two of these. Alright, so the lesson plan should be coming to a close right now. I would just bring it back to the essential question, what does the phrase reinvent the wheel mean? See if anybody has any new revelations as to how the wheel and circular motion is so important to modern day human life. Other than that, and that's the lesson plan. The differentiation aspect was the video that I had previously made. Kind of convenient for me, works out, it's fun, but that's how I decided to differentiate my lesson plan. So again, good luck to the next presenters. Thank you.